Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Beatdown. I'm Jared Alator, along with Sadiq Tuma and Sam Henderson, our guest from the Stillwater News Press, to review a three-point nail-biting victory for the Oklahoma State Cowgirls against the West Virginia Mountaineers. We'll start with you, Sam. What's your reaction to Jamie Asbury coming through in the clutch, ultimately to secure a victory for the Cowgirls?
So Coach Littell said in the presser that this was a much-needed win for the Cowgirls. They were coming off a four-game losing streak overall, lost their last four games at home, all pretty close. So they were trailing in the last minute, needed a big play to be made. Jamie Asbury drove down the lane, got the three-point play to take the lead, which exploded Gallagher-Iba Arena. And good for her, kind of a player that hasn't really been featured as much in a scoring role this year with Vivian and Natasha Mack. So good for her to make a play when they really needed it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Asbury, she hasn't been featured because of those two, but also she stepped up when she needed to. The past couple of games when DeLapp and Mack were out, Asbury really counted on to be a primary scorer. In this game, she struggled a little bit, right? Only shot 3 for 11. The whole body of work, you're not too impressed with the game she had, but you have to be, you throw that all out and think about how clutch she was. You talked about it, 30 seconds left, Gallagher-Iba exploded when she hit that layup. It was great. She seeked the contact, she scored through, got the and one and scored, and then she did it again, right? On the defensive side, they were up 2, they needed to stop. She grabbed the rebound, got fouled, and hit 2 free throws. And I think in a whole game, or just in the big picture, when Oklahoma State struggled, obviously, all of conference play to close out in the fourth quarter, late game, the fact that they could do it here, this really means more than just one game. This is a bigger win in the whole picture.
And Natasha Mack picked up the shooting, but also had a great all-around game with 23 points and 7 blocks. Talk about her involvement and how it was so big in this game.
Yeah, well, she was excited to be back at home. She hasn't played here since the Iowa State game where she got injured, which was mid-January. So she was happy to be back, and she really performed for the home crowd. Actually, during the game, I leaned to Sadiq and I said, how did they guard her in JUCO? I mean, this is her first year in Division I basketball, and she's absolutely shredding the Big 12. So it was great for the Cowgirls to have them back. They still miss Cassidy DeLapp, but she really stepped up when they needed it.
Yeah, how did they, right? I think she averaged 55 blocks, 24 and 12. Another double-double machine, and here she's doing it again. That's really the surprising part, right? I remember Coach talked about it all season. She needed to adjust to the speed of this game, learn to play defense D1 level, and she really has now. She picked up 7 blocks, and it feels like if she has 3 blocks by half, it's not enough. She needs 5 to 7 to really feel like she's had a Natasha Mack game, which is an impressive standard that's already been set. Now, she had 23 and 15, another 4 offensive rebounds. She's putting her imprints all over this game, but it's really in the second half, and that's the big thing here. In the first half, I know Coach Littell kind of touched on it, how they need to get her more involved. That's something I also noticed. It wasn't that she struggled in the first half where she didn't have a lot of points. They said they just really didn't post her up a lot, didn't give her a lot of opportunities, and that's fine. But in the second half, she really got into it, and she made her mark felt on both sides of the ball.
It's certainly an intense game with all-around experience on points, rebounding, assists, and ultimately the Cowgirls get the win, 3-point victory, 60-57 here on Gallagher-Iba Arena. For Sadiq Tuma and Sam Henderson, thank you for watching The Beatdown.